Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Alright, so when they get reports from Pete O'Rourke and Fabrizio Romano say Gyökeres agents and Sporting Lisbon, they are to meet to address Arsenal transfer concerns. They address the deal to know how much Gongon Una really wants, because Sporting Lisbon just like saying vex the vex, they only try to delay the deal to punish the player. So, and when you look at the fact that the Daily Mail, their reporter Isaac Khan is saying Arteta don't drop deadline for the board. Say this particular deadline, any striker when they bring, I don't want after we don't go preseason. Now when they bring the striker, may not bring them now. You get between so time and so time before 19th, or go travel out to Singapore. So may not bring those there. Now when you look at the way the story was reported, according to Sports Pete O'Rourke, Viktor Gyökeres agents were in Portugal for showdown talks with Sporting Lisbon to try and get this deal trashed out. There is optimism growing from both the players' camp and Arsenal camp that they can get it over the line, which is consistent with waiting people like Sami Mokbel, Lequib, Sacha Tavioleri, and so many people they talk about this particular deal that things are going very, very well. Now, for those that may not know who Sports O'Rourke is, he's one of the correspondents for Football Insider. He's a football writer, he's a podcaster, he's a journalist. So now, Fabrizio Romano, for your own podcast, when he talks, say Arsenal are awaiting the outcome of talks between Viktor Gyökeres representatives and Sporting Lisbon concerning the final price of the player. Okay, fine. We know so we no like the 60 plus 10. Well, Hugo Viana agree on our behalf. Okay, we no want that particular deal. Now, what are you looking for? Because you can't come out and be telling me that you want 85 million. What are you like? Give us a reasonable figure. But we run this deal to the level then they are now. Romano also talks that Arsenal are still working behind the scene and closely monitoring the situation. Fabrizio Romano said this on his YouTube channel. Now, in the same light, Sports O'Rourke, we said my understanding is that Viktor Gyökeres representatives. Okay, I think I've taken this story known, but the add extra fee for the second paragraph when it talks about Gyökeres is the clear favorite now to make the move to Arsenal. No deal is done until it is done, but there's growing optimism Arsenal finally going to get Gyökeres as their new number 9. Now, in the same light of this Gyökeres story, we're going to hear from Record Portugal say, unless there are unexpected developments, Viktor Gyökeres will not return to training with Sporting Lisbon. He has already informed the Varandas of his decision. The priority is now to facilitate his departure. You get now, Verandas is actively trying to facilitate that departure. At the same time, Ebola, let us know, so Sporting Lisbon are waiting for Arsenal to make another offer. Which means a first offer was made. To make another offer for Viktor Gyökeres, the striker is due back at Alba Celeste or their coaches on Monday night the 7th. Don't forget there was a deadline. Say Gyökeres is going to return to Sporting Lisbon on the 7th to resume preseason. So all things being equal, if Arsenal don't make any offer now, or maybe the meeting they meet never get ahead really, you're supposed to return. You can't tell me you will stay back because you are aggrieved. No, that's you like you won't come scatter the deal. You go come back while they see the run. In fact, you're coming back, then go even facilitate the deal because you can't make you and Veranda stay in the same environment. So now go fee talk and say, Coach Baba, you don't say me, I get mad respect for you, but what you do me no good. Oh yeah, come now, we'll discuss. I can't level. Don't say you go there for far, they throw blows, they fight, get. So at the same time, I don't know if you're aware that Gyökeres has rejected approaches from Al Hilal and Al Qadisiyah. So then Seb said that they're interested in signing the player. So in the midst of all this brouhaha, one thing is, we say, Arsenal really they push to get this Gyökeres, because from the look of things, from if the report from the media is to be believed, both Fabrizio Romano, Sports O'Rourke, Jerry, all of them, it should say now Gyökeres go come into the club. That's what we are looking at. because the time frame I don't give them. Now ain't go fit enter, but both just the watch. Anyhow, the news they go shall I don't know now they are going to let you know. Now, maybe I know vex say today this news we be watching now it came out late because of rain fell heavily over here. I don't know around rain fall from that side, but this morning rain as it was raining cats and dogs. So I could not really record or anything because I did record from our virtual studio and I'm using the network, I use Starlink and heavy rain. Don't be 5 and 6. So maybe I know vex. You might be watching this video by maybe 1:30 or to 2. And they record this in like after 12 now because of the rain really stopped. So maybe I know vex. Moving forward. Now, we're going to get another breaking news from Fabrizio Romano that Real Madrid are now open to selling Rodrigo with a good proposal, according to the Athletic, although we don't hear this one before. So Fabrizio Romano came late to the party, you get. So at the same time, they say Hendrick also don't talk to Real Madrid, say he would like to leave this summer, according to Cope, because when you say look the Sheshe Day, the new people they enter the club, this is say, I can't try my spare route, I know I can't stay for benching my bench to go long, although Javalonso has said it in the public space that Hendrick will have a place in the team. He gets, but nobody to get place. You will start, you will play. These are the issues. All right. So away from that, so we're going to get breaking news this morning saying Nico Williams has actually signed a new deal at Atletico Bilbao. This one shocked me. I never saw it coming. 10-year extension. 10 years. The guy I watched the video with Fabrizio Romano put out saying, say yes, I'm back to my home. I decided with my heart. I don't want to go anywhere. Breaking Nico Williams stays at Atletico and signs new deal until 2035. The new agreement includes a release clause plus 50% compared to. Some people are reporting the release clause now 100 million. Some are reporting 85 million, but now within that range, 85 to 100 million. The new release clause of this particular Nico Williams. Now, Barcelona on the vex that they were blindsided. Me and you, they discuss who won't sign you. Fine. The major issue is say Nico Williams give Barcelona condition. Say because Atletico Bilbao don't ask Tebas, president of La Liga. That one don't play them say, we not sell this guy, but they're not going to register him. As of today, they're not going to register him. Now, Nico Williams come back and say, if you not sign me now, you not got put for the clause say by August. If you not never feel register me, I go feel leave. Back say no, you are negotiating in bad faith. You know they negotiate like that. So that's why the boy say, okay, Bayern, me no vex, I no join you again. And we can remember say the Atletico Bilbao fans say they para but the guy gone, they scatter in Mura 3 times, they scatter around. You get. So he said, come rethink. You get. Because okay, make a Kukuma remain. So coming back to Barcelona, they are angry. They only found out about these new developments on Twitter, called X presently. Just yesterday, his agent said they will wait a week to resolve things before you know what they happen. They already agreed you do. Like imagine that kind of, it's very disrespectful. So Barca feel disrespected, especially after Nico Williams expressed a desire. Even they say, "Oh, I chose with my heart." Now you're match. You used to say one good job Barca before. I don't understand. It's just very funny, but that's on the light I don't say because I don't say the guy changed his mind. Come on, now. Why not go buy her? So I don't just know, but it is what it is. Now, many people they report this particular story. If you look at how Transfer News Live put the story out, according to the Athletic, they say the new release clause is around 85 million euros. But other sources also they mention like 100 million, but that's not about that. Now, we all woke up this morning to see the news that Arsenal terminated the contract of Tomiyasu. I say I'm from Charles Watts, Chris Whitley, but I can't discover. I said the first person will break this news. Now, hand of Arsenal, because it was an exclusive report. They say Arsenal have been in discussion with Tomiyasu's camp to mutually part ways pending an agreement. This is the direction of travel as we speak. So the correlator talk say some Saudi Arabian clubs they disturb the guys they won't sign up. So that's why go beg Arsenal said terminate and say, well, you said na your injury too much. Get so we could terminate you. So Charles Watts run the story 2 hours ago. Chris Whitley said run the story about 1 hour ago, but Hand of Arsenal run 11 hours ago. Fabrizio Romano even post and give attribution to Hand of Arsenal. The Athletics post and so it makes sense. Now, after this one said, it don't finish. Many people got to talk say, what's it remain now? Now Gabriel Jesus, Mr. Injury. So they're supposed to terminate Mr. Injury on, but we just chill. We could see whether the guy go recover finish. If he recover finish, we won't check whether he go pull off a Thomas Partey, because Thomas Partey is an injury member. They did the same WhatsApp group. All of a sudden, Thomas Partey exits the WhatsApp group late last season. Like, give us a clean bill of health, So they expect maybe Gabriel Jesus go fit do the same. But he motivate Partey to do that and take care of himself very well now, because before the season started, they told you, Baba, the season here, they find your square root, so they call like ginger. So that if you play well, you go fit demand for better pay, all those kind of things. So Gabriel Jesus, maybe ahead of this new season now, I don't know, me just the talk. If you don't tell and say, Baba, let's say now your last rodeo will be this for Arsenal, so maybe you go find your square root. But people just to watch, because now what everybody just they mention now, say Gabriel Jesus, he needs to go. Now, Arsenal don't bring a new member of the coaching staff. So Gabriel Hines will be Mikel Arteta's new assistant coach at Arsenal. He's going to be replacing Carlos Cuesta, who left for Parma. So they said the Argentinian coach will be the replacement for Carlos Cuesta, who has joined Parma as a head coach. Hines has accepted to sign soon, as Mikel Arteta tried to bring him in 2024. Now it will happen. So this guy, a former Manchester United player, I don't forget. So he will join Arsenal as part of the coaching staff. So we are happy with him. For Arteta to bring him, Arteta knows is also great. Now, away from that. All right, so the Portuguese women's national team, so they were playing their Euro match against Spain. So before the match, they did a 1 minute silence in honor of their countryman, Diogo Jota. So I watched everything. Now, nobody them, even Real Madrid, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, PSG, so many clubs get waiting for the Club World Cup. For their training session, they actually conducted a 1 minute silence for Diogo Jota and Andre Silva. So that's what it does be. May their souls rest in peace. Amen. Now, when you go to the Arsenal website, you can see this particular report. What Kepa Arrizabalaga brings to Arsenal. So they're going to analyze them. First, they're going to talk about experience. With over 400 appearances during his career. Experience is one of the many qualities of Kepa Arrizabalaga. Now, pass master. They're going to explain, say, when you look at the passing accuracy of goalkeepers since 2018-2019, goalkeepers that have gotten over 100 appearances, after Elderson and Alisson Becker, Kepa comes next. Kepa has a 79.2 passing accuracy. So the guy did very, very good with his feet. He's better than Leno, Emiliano Martinez, Hugo Lloris, so many goalkeepers who don't play for this EPL. Now, when it comes to save percentage, he has a similar ratio with Kepa. You know what, believer? So when you look at Kepa, with Raya, say Kepa, he has a similar ratio with Raya. When you look at Raya is 71.7%. Then Kepa Arrizabalaga, it is 70.9%. Very, very similar. You get. So the guy don't really upgrade from that time with the thing say the shit packer for Chelsea. You get. So now also is a Champions League winner. You get. He has Spanish success with Raya. You get. So at the end of the day, Arsenal say, okay, to get this guy for 5 million, it makes a whole lot of sense because he has really seen it all. Again, and he has this winning mentality from his stints at Real Madrid. So now he don't come back here. So we could just see what will happen at the end of the day. All right, my dear Arsenal lovers, bring you our first message from one of our sponsors, Poria Logistics and Delivery Services. So they are into import and export, pick up delivery, doorstep delivery, courier delivery, haulage, transport logistics, dispatch, and errand services. And if you want to ship to USA, Canada, UK, and Europe, they help you run them. Even if you want to receive from these destinations, they will run them for you. Now, if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 807547 8645 and 08092445644. And the head office is at Block D, Shop 41, Binokono Ultra Modern Markets, Ojota, Lagos. And the Ikorodu office is at number 28, Oriwu Road, Italewa, Ikorodu, Lagos State. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, away from that, we're going to get another report from Football Italia, where they're going to let us know, say, Atletico Madrid don't actually enter the battle for Ademola Lookman. So they would like to compete. Yes. So they are ready, because when you look at the report put out by Alfredo Pedula, who's one of the reporters of this Football Italia, so he can explain, say, Atlanta forward Ademola Lookman has already been approached by Arsenal, but Atletico Madrid are in the running also. So after the long sign Matsu Ruggeri, then one can sign Ademola, but we don't know whether the player will choose either of the two of us, or maybe in go choose Napoli because Conte is very, very interested in signing him. And if he join Conte, he's sure for and say go win something because Conte won't monopolize this Serie A this time around. Now, away from that, on a very, very big story, waiting for the social media space, the fact say Liverpool, Man City, many clubs, they are now hovering around, waiting for Nwaneri to talk, say, want to join Arsenal again. Like they tipped up, they won't say Liverpool have been tipped for a shock Arsenal raid for unstoppable right winger. They call Nwaneri right winger now. So they're talking about Ethan Nwaneri. Say Liverpool are one of the clubs that have been backed to make a move for if Arsenal don't feel resolve their contractual situation with Nwaneri. Now, when you go down the story, you can't really understand, say, according to Graham Bailey, if Graham Bailey talks, say, him personally feel, say, the guy go come up for Arsenal because Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, all of them, they pursue and they are possible destinations for the guy. Now, Nwaneri have 1 year left on this contract. So, people, they feel, say, in the purposes they delay, so that the 1 year go elapse, he will come move as a free agent, which is something Graham Bailey thinks, his own personal opinion. But when you look at the way the Football Athletic report this story, themselves they talk, say, Nwaneri won't stay. Nwaneri no get any plans. Okay, maybe no like Arsenal, maybe won't leave. No. So the guy get plans to actually stay here because he loves Arsenal. But the problem is, say, Arsenal need to guarantee them game time. So now what's Nwaneri they ask for? Nwaneri and the agent, because Arsenal encountered decision that Nwaneri on his own, he wants to stay. Just like Michael Skelly. He no get plans, he won't run away. No, he wants to stay. But he's looking for guarantees. Because if they hear all this thing, they won't say they very cheesy. And once a very cheesy comes in, everybody, he go build the guy deputy. Then versatility go make and call the play on the left if need be. And he can play that Shaka role too. So that is why if you be Nwaneri, I understand his own POV and the agent's POV. So them want guarantees and assurances on game time. Say next season, where I go play, because at the end, no one bring on the Madueke. They come become Bukayo Saka to power 2. Where me go come slotting? Am I going out on loan? Are you using me? These are questions I cannot answer. You get so now the Mateta, Richard Garlic, Andre Berta, now then go tell that camp. Now, from Arsenal point of view, Nwaneri cannot be allowed to go out as a free agent. He is too valuable. It will be sending the wrong message to the academy if somebody like that can leave. So the person will say they need to tie him down. So now the cocoa now what it? They say not be about money. The Athletic say it's not a financial issue. No be money. Arsenal go compensate and whether no be money. So it boils down to game time. And remember what I told you ab initio. There is no club that uses a kid as a number 10, a midfield maestro. It's not done. Even if he go join Liverpool, he cannot become Liverpool number 10 now. I'm not talking of future now. Even if he join Chelsea, he cannot be Chelsea's number 10 now. Even if he join Man City, he cannot be Man City's number 10 now. To go and bench Ryan Cherokee is impossible. So no matter where he won't go, in Benjamin go day. Now the cocoa be that. So the next possible avenue that I can advocate for is send him out on loan. Let him go and build, get experience. Because if you sit there here, especially now that Arsenal fans, they choke their attempt and say, you must win something. Nwaneri will not get that needed game time he wants. Let's call it spade a spade. But this is my own personal opinion. We could just watch how they will resolve the situation we don't do our fronts. Now, we're going to get a report from the Athletic also that Arsenal's highly rated head of recruitment, James Ellis, is set to become the club's new technical director. The Gunners were in talks with former Juventus figure Matteo Tognozzi, but he's now not expected to be appointed. So, Elias, God go do for you. They don't already promote you. All right, away from that, Fabrizio Romano also said the Madueke could be interested in a move to Arsenal after the arrival of Jimmy Gittins and Joe Pedro. So for now, he can talk to no agreement between Arsenal and Chelsea, but contact is maintained between the two clubs, so they are still discussing. It gets so now, so it just be. Now, away from that, one year say Arsenal will play 2 home friendly games a week before the new season starts. So we are expected to face Atletico Bilbao on the weekend, and we are expected to play Villarreal in midweek. That's according to Charles Watts. So we'll see how that story itself will go down. Another thing we're going to hear from Dario AX. Now the fact say Arsenal will make their move to sign Rodrigo after the Club World Cup. then they would be ready to exceed the 90 million. When I saw that figure, I laugh. I say Arsenal will be ready to exceed 90 million for Rodrigo. This Arsenal one I know. But for this same story, we can't even hear say Arsenal won't make any move for Rodrigo until August. The player is waiting to hold talks with Xabi Alonso. This has yet to happen. Arsenal are showing a willingness to pay the 90 million to sign him. This is a different, this is not Dario so this is Eduardo Burgos from Brazil. Then this is Simon Escudero. These are three different individual journalists saying the same thing. Arsenal is willing to exceed 90 million. That's what the player good. And we want to exceed 90 million. They're talking about 80 million pounds, 85 million pounds. That's what the guy good rich. Like I don't just to share, but more the watch. Me personally, Arsenal, hey, 90 million. Oh yeah, what could they watch now? We'll see a logical conclusion of this particular story. Okay, this was when the Athletic were talking about that Winery story that he wants to stay, but no agreements yet, and a strong interest from Premier League Europe. Say a key situation for Arsenal to address. Yeah, so say the discussion is at a delicate stage, but they will resolve them. I just get the feeling. Now, on this day in 2022, Arsenal announced the signing of Mr. Injury, aka Gabriel Jesus, from Manchester City for a fee in the region of 45 million pounds. Yeah, so they sign him on today in 2022. So, well, with the way speaking, recover, the guy on the post some kind of rehabilitation pictures, saying they recover very well. Well, we are waiting for you to come back. Any little mistake when the injury go back again, I think Arsenal will just terminate his contract. In fact, for me, I don't even look at like saying the Arsenal player. I know if I count people waiting for our forward position, I know they mention his name because he's not consistent. He will still get injury again. So I know they look at him as Arsenal player. Now let's bring you another message from another of our sponsor, Mobile Water Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwa Road, Obrazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day. Number the fact say Peter O'Rourke, Fabrizio Romano, say Gyökeres agents and Sporting Lisbon are to meet to address the Arsenal transfer so that everybody will know how much you already define. Then once that fee is out, Arsenal will make a move. Romano self talk and say Arsenal they wait to know the outcome he gets, but everybody did very, very positive. Say the deal it will go through. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and ends. Like come your way soon in the evening to give you the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get my paradise. I'll be there soon.